Hello. I'd like to welcome you to a little moving meditation. So, you don't need anything really here, just yourself, of course. And I'm going to invite you to lie down to begin. So, if you'd like to lay on a yoga mat, you could, or if something comfortable on the floor is all right, you could even lay on your bed or your couch. I just want to give you a second either to pause or find those things that you may need to get comfortable. And then coming into practice, let's start in a laying down position. And if you've taken any of my classes or you know me, I'm very open and I like the idea of choice. And so if you'd like to find something that just feels sustainable, comfortable, and those shapes that you find on your back laying down are not always the same. They're not the same day to day, but they're not the same for each person, and things may shift in your life and in your body. So if you like to take your legs long and kind of straight down, you could. If you prefer to keep your feet rooted on the floor or mat and your knees could come into touch, you could do that as well, or anything other than that. So you kind of choose your adventure here. And let's find an exhalation as you come to settle. So you don't have to do too much in this space, but just press your exhalation out. And I want you to find great space in your forehead, the spot between your eyebrows, and your cheeks. And you could come to gently part your lips and soften your tongue down off of the roof of your mouth. And let's come to relax that spot in front of and behind your ears. Maybe your ears kind of drift down towards the floor a little more. Let's take all of these little movements and moments to settle in. So if you'd like to pick up your head just a little bit off of the floor, and I want you to kind of stretch the crown of your head away from you, and then softly lower your head back down, just as an aid of lengthening out the back line of your neck and keeping your throat pretty open. And as you settle back down, you might find a really gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest. So I just want to get us into our bodies a little bit in this practice, and I just want to calm that conversation that you're always having in your mind, the constant conversation with yourself. And I know you're aware of that. I know you're familiar because we're all familiar and we're always having that conversation. So we'll find a little bit of breath here, and then we'll do some small movements and hold a little bit of space for silence in your practice. So together, let's just find an exhalation out of your nose. You're welcome to allow them to be audible, or finding your Ujjayi pranayama. Inhalation through your nose. You could feel your breath coming in at the tip of your nose, passing by your nostrils, and let it fill enough, just right, just enough, like that Goldilocks breath. Fill enough that your ribs expand just a little. And then when you can't really go anymore, let's find an exhalation out of your nose. Ribs come together just slightly, and that nice warm air passes by your nostrils, maybe even on your upper lip. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhalation. Exhale. Soften your eyes, the corners of your eyes. Not too much thinking here, so again, relax the spot between your brows. Try not to be concerned with anything. And on your next exhale, we're just going to find a gentle compression here. So whatever shifts you need to make. And then I want you to bring your knees in towards your chest. So you're coming into a little ball. So squeeze in and take hold of the tops of your knees there, or even where your knee becomes your shin. And if you'd like to move from side to side, you could do that really mindfully, just slowly with your breath, just kind of rocking left and right. Maybe you want to kind of do a little bit of a circle with your knees. That could be really nice, and you could go in either direction, but keep your breath the focus. And just observe any sensations that go on in the body as you bring your knees in. So you might have a small pinching in your hip flexors, and that's okay. Just keep it easy. Throat still soft. Just observe everything from the neck down. Any feelings, any sensations, any pains, any adversities that you face, anything that feels good, pressure points, all that stuff. And then really slowly here, exhale. And let's touch your feet back down to the earth. And then however you would like to, I want you to press up to a seated position. And so again, choice and option, and please take your time, of course. If you'd like to come to a seated position that is cross-legged, so Sukhasana, or if you'd like to sit on your shins, Virasana, that's up to you. If you'd like to sit up against a wall for support, that's wonderful. Or if you have one of those great meditation chairs, you could use that. If you want to sit on a cushion, on a block, anything, you know where you're going. So find just a rooted seat. And as you make your way there, and as you land in that shape, I want you to notice, so stay within, stay with your eyes closed here. Try to stay a little introspective by keeping it all in. And then I want you to observe the parts of yourself that are on the earth, on the mat, on the floor, whatever it is you're on. And I want you to consciously kind of press that part of yourself, like put some effort in there and press that part of yourself into the earth. So that could be your hips, your hip bones, it could be your shins, anything, your glutes. I want you to really press that part in as an aid of rooting and understanding that it is able to hold you. So you're building a little bit of trust with whatever's beneath you here. And as you feel ready to, I want you to soften that pressing in and just feel that sensation of being held. Keep those contact points and just allow yourself to be there. Let's take an inhale, exhale. So the part of our the part of our moving meditation that we're going to find is going to be found in your hands and your arms. So what I want you to do here, please, is extend your arms out in front of you, and they can still just rest kind of on your lap. They can be low. And I want your palms to face up towards the sky or the ceiling or wherever it is that you are. And let's keep a really nice softness in your fingertips, your hands, the palms of your hands, and as if there's no effort. You're not trying to be extending or anything like that. You just have this softness, kind of if you were holding something or holding water. And let's keep that. So palms up, arms out on your legs, and on your inhalation, I want you to bring your arms up, and your hands will roughly come about to the height of your shoulders, but your elbows stay bent, so everything is really content here. And then when you make it there, really softly, I want you to flip your palms down, and then exhale your hands all the way down to wherever feels comfortable. And then let's flip your palms when you get there. Inhalation draws your arms up. Flip your hands down, exhale. Flip up, inhale. Turn your hands, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, come back up. I want you to feel kind of the air pass and the weight that potentially you may feel in your palms as you come up, and then exhale, that nice softening and that wonderful feeling of moving through the air around your fingertips. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, notice that sensation. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhalation. Exhalation, hands come all the way down. And I want you to rest your hands back in your lap. And let's do palms facing up. And I want you to stay aware of that sensation in your palms. Sometimes you could feel a little bit of air kind of whirling around. See if you can find that. I want you to observe any sensations in the body. Keep the mind soft. Let's find an exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Just softly pick your shoulders up towards your ears. And on your exhale, start to open through your collarbones and your front body and roll your shoulders down your back. Let's hold this space here. Stay open. Stay introspective. And do your best to remain unconcerned. So with a soft mind and a soft heart, just want you to notice where your mind has gone in this time. Not in a place of judgment or overthinking or overanalyzing or any of those things that we do, but just in an awareness. You might observe that is something that's important to you right now, or it is taking up a lot of your mind space or energy. It's just the way that is. And you can keep it right there. I'm not going to ask you to get rid of it or store it away or whatever. You can keep it there. All those things are there for a reason. But see if you can just hold it in normalcy and in humanness. Don't give yourself a hard time for thinking too much in meditation. If you're ready to close practice, we can do that together. And if you are happy to stay here or find some other practices or other movements, you could do that as well. If you're closing here, let's bring your palms together, please. Anjali Mudra, this gesture of thanks and gratitude, reverence, greeting, acknowledgement. I appreciate you being here and sharing this space. And thank you so much for sharing practice space with me. Please bow to seal practice.